Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Continuing our tour through Vermont, courtesy of my man Geoff. I appreciate you, brother. Another beer I've been wanting to drink for a long time from Lawson's Finest Liquids. This is Maple Nipple. The word nipple is amazing, and I laugh every single time. You can keep growing old, but the word nipple is always funny. It's never not funny. Per the can, 8% alcohol by volume. This is what they call a robust, rich maple ale, loaded with 100% pure Vermont maple syrup. I am a maple whore when it comes to stouts. I mean, it says amber ale on the can. What is the amber ale? What was the super hyped amber ale? Gosh darn it, I'm not gonna remember it. It was a beer that I wanted to have forever, and then I finally had it, and I was like, oh, I don't know why this is so hyped. You guys know what I'm talking about. Mark's not gonna watch this video. Mark just drank it, and he was talking about on Instagram how it's a once a year thing, and he drinks a bunch of it, and he still likes it. I don't review a lot of amber ales. That's the last amber ale I remember reviewing. So, anyways, Lawson's is it Wakefield? I remember Waitsfield. Yes, Waitsfield, Vermont. Canned on February, gosh, this is messed up. I think it says February 2nd, so just a little over a month in the can. Looking forward to this one. I love maple in beers, I just do. I love maple syrup. It's funny, because I'm not like a sweets for breakfast guy, but maple is just awesome. So we are using our Lawson super fancy like balloon glass. I always get scared when I use this glass because I feel like I'm gonna break it. But beer tastes better in proper glassware, and I feel like this beer deserves this. And oh my goodness gracious, look at how rich and ruby that looks. That looks awesome. It is like, I don't know if you guys can, like, I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it is like literally ruby red. It looks amazing how red that is. A finger? Is that a finger? Kind of like an off-white, almost to that khaki color head. It's pretty creamy. I can't, like, the beer's so dark, I can see some bubbles. I think it's plenty carbonated. There's some bubbles on the outside of that, but like it's super like dark red here in the middle. It gets kind of light on the outside, but man, that is a beautiful looking beer. Love it. I can't wait to smell this. I love maple syrup. Vermont maple syrup's the best. Geoff has sent me Vermont maple syrup in the past, and my kids go nuts over it. It's fire. Gosh, so we've reviewed 3 hoppy beers in a row, and going from those to this is just, it's crazy what this smells like. This smells like brown crusty bread, like that soft I almost just like said a random bread that I don't think I've ever had. Is pumpernickel is pumpernickel like the soft brown bread? I hope it is. Fuck, I hope I'm right about that, because it reminds me of whatever that is. That really soft that they cut into super thick pieces, and it's, oh my gosh, that's what it smells like with sweet maple syrup. This smells decadent. It almost, it's only 8%, so I know it's not like alcohol, but it almost comes off with the sweetness that you get in stouts when you're smelling like a little bit of alcohol, and I know it's not that. It's just that richness. Man, that smells good. There's even like a little bit of like, it's almost like a dark fruit, almost, I want to say like it's almost like a cherry kind of a thing. I don't know, I don't think that would be an off flavor. It smells great, but maybe it's just, it's so rich and sweet like that. It's just reminding me of that. But yeah, just think that soft brown bread that you get served at fancy restaurants when you get the butter and the bread's still super warm and it melts right on it. Fuck. So good. That's what that smells like with maple syrup. Like if you were to make French toast with that brown bread and put maple syrup, I would imagine that's what that smells like. So let's go and taste it. Geoff, cheers. We shouldn't review 5 beers a night. It just shouldn't happen. Oh, that is so good. That is, seriously, it's fucking delicious. Everything that you smell, you taste. I like when beers do that. I like that. Anybody Howard Stern fans? I like that. It is sweet maple syrup. It's brown bread. There's just a little bit of, what is that? It's not hops, but there's just something in the back of that like offers just a touch of like little bit of bitterness, but it's so rich and it's so bready. There's a sweetness. It doesn't feel quite sticky, but it just feels like full. Gosh, that is delicious. I just love the way it smells. Yeah, the mouth feels full. It does. There's a little bit of like a dark fruity thing in there, I think. But yeah, I mean, if you like freshly baked pumpernickel, I'm going with it. I think that's what it is. That's not it. With maple syrup, with sweetness, and like a little bit of like dark fruit in there, this beer is your jam. It's fantastic. I have nothing to compare this to. So as far like I haven't graded beers in forever, but I would have no idea what to give this beer as far as a grade goes. I just know that I would want to drink 500 of these. I would love if I had a couple cases. Like, this beer has to age beautifully. It just has to. I'd love to just have a case of this in my fridge and just let it go. Like, get it in January, drink one, a couple weeks later drink another one, hang out for a month or so, drink a couple more months, drink a couple more, like just see how it ages. It would be fucking awesome. If I was in Vermont near Lawson's, I would have this beer in my fridge all the time. It's crazy that it's an 8% beer. And like I said, maybe some of the sweetness that we're smelling and tasting comes from the alcohol. It doesn't taste boozy at all. It doesn't taste warm. This is such a fun break and a fun, just different direction from all the hoppy beers that we drink. This is fantastic. I love this beer. Oh man. It makes you just want to like sit by a fire. Chinooker did that too. Like, I feel like Christmas out here. This is feeling like Christmas again. It's just desserty. It's awesome. Gosh, it's so good. So we'll leave it at that. I'm not the best when it comes to reviewing amber ales because I rarely drink them, but this one, it should be on your radar. If you know anyone near Vermont, I would say seek this beer out. It's even sticky on my lips now that I'm talking. This is worth your time. If you like maple, if you like beers that aren't hoppy, if you like amber ales, this should be something that you would want to try at least once or 200 times. Either one. So we will leave it at that. That's Maple Nipple. I laugh every time. See, it happens. From Lawson's. Geoff, I appreciate you, bro. Love it. If you guys had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.